now starts the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show, featuring Dan Harsha and Dan Allman. This week's show, we're highlighting the latest in music, life, and culture. Through different eyes.
Yo, 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 this is Dan Harsha, and this is the Guitar Gurus, and with me always is...
Dan Allman here.
How you doing tonight, bud?
Man, it's good to be back. I really enjoyed the week off. I hope everybody else did, but I am very comfortable in this chair sitting in here with you right now.
Nice. Yeah, man, I feel fantastic. A week off has done me well. I got a bunch of energy, and I got a bunch of stories. I've been out and about, prowling about, and checking things down, man. It was cool.
I saw you holding down the fort while I was gone.
Yeah, man, best ofs went amazingly well. People well received them.
Yep.
It was real cool, man. I put all that stuff together and just loaded it up and just said, here you go, guys. We're not around, but here's some content. So
tons of it, man. And then you got out and about, and you got to be seen out and about. You even got to play out and about.
Yeah, man. Saturday night, I stopped up at the Hills store, sat in with Vinny at Outside the Wires acoustic set. They played about 4 songs with them.
Nice.
I really didn't know what I was walking into. I said, dude, it sounds fun.
Yeah.
So let's just wing it, see what happens.
Yeah.
I was definitely out of my comfort zone. That's why I went for it.
Oh, good old jam, man. It's fun.
Right, because you know how I am. Usually, dude, tell me what we're playing. I need to know.
Right. It's all calculated with you. There's no surprises. Don't throw me no curveballs now.
So I just jumped in the pool.
There you go. It felt good, didn't it?
Yeah, I had played a couple songs. They weren't perfect, but it's about having fun, jamming. We did a good job.
There you go.
So I was happy with it. So shout out to Vinny and the boys Outside the Wire.
Yeah.
We get them cranking. And
Was it you, Vinny, and RJ out there?
Yep.
Nice.
Good old RJ, man.
Yep.
Just handling that business.
Yeah, he does a good job, man.
Yeah. He told me what to do in these certain songs. And then a couple songs I didn't know. He did a real good job. I mean, messed up a couple little areas, but that's just being nitpicky.
Right.
But that's going to happen when you're just show up.
Right.
I think
just show up. We got it, man.
I think we did great for that.
Yeah.
My acoustic bass, it sounded pretty good through his bows.
Nice.
That thing's nice, man. I didn't realize how nice it was.
When was the last time you took that off the wall?
It's been a minute, man.
Yeah.
I had to dust it and polish it and all that good stuff, tune it up. But it felt good playing it.
Good, man.
It was fun, man. And then on the Tuesday before that, I went down to the open mic. Met a bunch of fans down there.
Yeah, saw you out there too.
Yeah.
Look at you getting it done.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
Not to be. Where did I go on? What was the other night I went out? I was out Wednesday.
You went to PTM.
No.
Oh.
Before that, on Wednesday, I went to Ollie's and me and Sean did the Mortal Kombat test.
That's right.
And we got that done, man. And speaking of that, dude, hold on. I got to do this real quick.
Oh, yeah. Popping the Ollie. Take a swig of that while I talk about it here.
All right. It's delicious.
I saw the pictures, and it looked like you guys had a nice meal, too, while you were there.
Yeah, they hooked us up, man. They
Sweet.
called in the comp. They had us set up in the tables, and we have everything ironed out for the tournament, playability-wise.
Oh, I'm so excited for this tournament.
Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the sound thing. It's just too much.
Really?
Yeah, it's just too much game. It's just too much. We have to no sound, but the game's gonna be played.
Okay.
It's just too much. It's not good.
All right.
So we're not gonna do the sound, and I get it. Trust me, it's just too much. There's too much. Well, we're gonna play the game on the TV. It's gonna be fun.
You think it was too much?
Yeah, too much.
Just making that clear.
Just like that, just the heat. The heat's affecting you.
Oh yeah. It's hot.
We're in the middle.
It's hot as hell out there.
We're in the middle of a heat wave here, man. It's insane.
Yeah,
So.
and it's not going to get any better over the next few days.
No, but the Mortal Kombat test went well. The PlayStation can be up on that perch. Controllers work pretty much anywhere around, but we got the area set up where we're going to play at.
Nice.
So that's done.
All right.
Ready to rock and roll Wednesday, July 31st. Ollie's Mortal Kombat 11 tournament. Winner gets a grand prize of a custom tattoo from Chris Lane at Village Tattoo.
Nice.
Valued at $300.
That's awesome.
And there's no entry fee. Just show up.
No entry fee. And I
just
think
wanna
there's still some spots available if you guys
Spots are
want to jump in.
available. I'm really surprised by the lack of turnout. After everybody was like, dude, we're coming. I mean, I guess
They're
no one
scared.
wants to commit.
Nah.
I think they just want to show up. So my offer is, we're gonna play no matter how many people show up.
Yeah.
So if you're shy, you don't want to send in a request, I get it. Just show up and we'll lock you in when you show up.
Yeah.
We'll be cool about
Just
it.
show up and
Hang out.
there may be some swag there. You never know. You
Right.
know, just show up and let's have a good time.
Right. And it'll be cool. But anyway, Ollie's July 31st,
Yep.
7 to 10. It's going to go down.
Sweet.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I can't wait.
Dude,
And,
let's talk. Before we left, we played the episode dedicated to Justin.
Yeah.
We're moving on, and we're heading into the new episodes. Anything from the past 6 months you want to talk about before we go into the new ones?
Wow. You kind of threw this at me. I wasn't ready. I'm just very pleased and ecstatic with the just the amount of great guests we've had and
Right?
how much effort that our guests have put into being on, and it says a lot for the community, and I'm very grateful for what we do, and I'm very grateful for the community that has rallied around and giving them a platform where they can come on and talk about whatever they want. That's my recap of the last 6 months. 6 months ago, I would have never imagined this.
That's awesome, man.
I had no idea.
Me either. I mean, we went into this going, we're gonna give it everything we got, and we did, and it's paid off big time. Man.
And we're still going to keep doing that week
Yep.
to week to week.
Yeah, we got big plans coming.
Oh, yeah.
Big
We've
stuff
only
coming.
just begun. But we couldn't get to this point and think about the future from here without everyone who's rallied around.
Right.
It's just been incredible. So it's not, what we do, it's cool what we do, but without everyone, we've got nothing here.
That's right.
So,
It's a symbiotic circle.
and I will never forget that. I know how that works.
Right, man. Well, cool. I agree with everything you just said. There's no reason to even try to upstage you. It was well said, and I respect
you don't want
that.
to do that.
And let's just talk about this week's show. Let me set it up for you. We're going to get the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system cranking in just a moment. We're going
right.
to get David Higgins on with the Southern Maryland Chronicle for Higgy on the beat.
Sweet.
We're going to know what's happening in the news, what's happening in the music, and see what's happening in some sports.
Ooh, yeah.
Cool. And then after that, we're gonna keep that phone system cranking. We'll get Sean on for Sean in 60 seconds.
That's right.
That's when we're gonna talk about me going to PTM to see them play.
Okay.
We'll talk about it with him.
All right.
That way we don't double talk.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. Awesome. Then after that, we'll pop in the Island Music Guitar of the Week. Then we'll head in and talk to our buddy Chris Tondevold of Ambition Radio,
Yeah.
another local podcast.
That's right.
He's doing a different style of podcast than we are. I checked it out. He's doing a great job. I wanted to have him on, let him talk about it, and do something else and some people can check out.
Yeah.
'Cause he does a long form interview where we do short form.
Right.
So it's
yeah.
a different style, so go check him out, man.
I like the way he does this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's a compliment to the community.
Yeah, we had a great time meeting with him a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it's good
And
stuff.
sitting down, us three just
Rapping.
rapping in the
That was-
podcast world, man.
Right. Everybody's
You know,
walking by giving
And I
us
was
dirty
like,
looks.
let's have a podcast meeting. 3 people show up.
No, so he's awesome. We're going to have him on. We're going to talk about things and see what's up in his world, man.
All right.
Pretty good stuff. And then we're going to end the night talking to our good buddy, Tyler Brotherton. He's lead guitarist in the Route 4 band.
That's right. I've been waiting for this one.
Yeah, man, I got to see them play at the Ape Hangers when you guys were there.
Yeah, that was their first show. Yeah.
Right, I was there for that, man. They tore it up, man. I love them, man.
Yeah.
So it's cool to get them on finally. So
I'm excited about this. I'm glad to have them on here.
good, man. So that's the show tonight. That's a great show to come back from break, ease on in, work out those bugs, because we're out of practice for a week.
Yeah, it's amazing. 1 week just throws us off.
Right.
We've been doing it for 30-some weeks consecutively.
And it just that's the human effect.
Isn't that crazy?
Right. We're all humans, a creature of habit.
That's right.
So we went out of the habit, and it just was weird. That's why I went and played with Vinny and them. So
Right.
it was set up for it. Well, dude, let's get to Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system cranking. We're gonna get David Higgins on the line and hear Higgy on the beat telling us what's fresh in our area.
All right.
Give me some soothing tones, please.
Soothing tones. It's Higgy on the beat from the Southern Maryland Chronicle, coming to you on the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
Courtesy of the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system.
Nice. Good plug.
Right.
This is Higgy. What's jamming?
Hey, Higgy, it's Dan. We're in the studio. How are you tonight, buddy?
Not doing bad. How are you, Mr. Harsha?
Oh, man, we're back from break. It feels like the studio grew about 20 square feet, but I'm all right, man. It's cool. Albin's here with me. Albin, say hi to Higgy.
What's up, Higgy? How are you, buddy?
Not bad. How you doing, Mr. Albin?
Good, man. I feel like it's been a month, even though it was only a week.
Yeah, and it's like completely thrown me off from my schedule, too.
Us too. We're all out of sorts here, man.
Right, man. We're jumping into it. So, dude, just jump into it, man. What's happening in music this weekend?
All right. Good evening, Southern Maryland. I'm Dave Higgins for Higgy on the Beat, coming to you live from the Southern Maryland Chronicle newsroom. This weekend is going to be really iffy. Due to the heat and humidity that we're having all this week, the chances for severe weather all weekend long. Temps are going to be in the upper 90s. As for music, let's get started with your 10-ounce 12-pack sample for what's on tap this weekend. On Friday, at 5 p.m., we got Billy Breslin at the Lighthouse Dock in Solomons. 6 p.m., you got the Bootleggers at Lotus Kitchen in Solomons. At 7:30, you got Some Other Britches at Ruddy Duck Bar and Grill in Solomons. And Never Too Late at 8 p.m. at Toots Bar in Hollywood. On Saturday, 8 p.m., Toots Bar, Hollywood, Maryland, you have Taboo. At 9 p.m., the Tap House 1637 in California, you have the Blazing Keys Dueling Pianos, which is an amazing show if you get to go out and see that. Port Tobacco Marina, 9 p.m., No Green Jelly Beans. 9 p.m. also, Hydro Effects will be at Last Drop Country Bar in Hollywood. On Sunday, Gilligan's Pier in Newburgh, 3 p.m., you have Water's Edge. Also at 3 p.m. at the Pier in Solomons, you have Billy Breslin. 3 p.m. you have Jay Shade Unplugged at Ape Hangers Bar and Grill in Belle Alton. And at 3 p.m. you have Stars and Bars, which is the Scooters Poker Run at Toots Bar in Hollywood. And that's your 10-ounce 12-pack sampler for the weekend. Be sure to check out the entire local music schedule, which is released Thursdays at 5 p.m. on the SouthernMarylandChronicle.com.
Awesome, Higgy. That's one hell of a schedule and already, and I know it'll grow by the week, by the time we go to air.
Oh, yes. You know, it's that time of year. Everything's open. You got festivals. You got, there's just so much stuff going on.
Gotcha.
So live music everywhere.
Right.
Great.
Cool, man. Well, what's happening in the news since we've been gone?
All right, in the news. This week in St. Mary's County on Sunday the 14th, St. Mary's County Sheriff's deputies were called out to Parlett Morgan Road in Mechanicsville. This is off of New Morgan Turner Road. For a report of 2 deceased animals. Upon investigation, they found that there were 2 black Labradors, both over 80 pounds, that were decapitated. They've determined that one was a female, one was a male. They've put out information regarding this to try and find some information. As of Tuesday night, the owners have not come forward yet. There is no information on who this is. I've been following this from the very beginning when I saw it posted on Facebook by the person whose yard it was found in. Right now, I'm waiting for information on what's happened. I'm also waiting for information from the Public Information Office on why animal control, instead of taking the animals, doused them in lye and then left them for 36 hours and then came back and took them to a vet for an autopsy. So be looking for that to come out.
Piss poor management.
Yeah, that's just, I don't understand the whole putting lye all over them and 95-degree weather. Why weren't the dogs taken and, cremated or buried or whatever,
Right, man.
The lady whose yard it was found in, she has actually started a GoFundMe to help raise money to offer more than what the St. Mary's County Sheriff's Office is offering for a reward. St. Mary's County Sheriff's Office is up to $1,000. Right now, that fundraiser is at $1,700, and Calvert County Commissioner Kelly McConkley has also added $1,000 to that. So that reward's up to $2,700 right now.
Wow.
In some Charles County news, Howard County Police have charged a Waldorf man with drug distribution and human trafficking of 4 women. He was found at an Elk Ridge motel. Ronald Willis Cheek, 49, of Albuquerque Court in Waldorf, Maryland, has been charged with 9 counts of human trafficking, 5 counts of prostitution, and 3 counts of drugs, including possession with intent to distribute. He's being held without bond, and it is believed that Cheeks posted online prostitution ads of the women, arranged appointments, and collect resulting payments. They also believe that he was providing drugs to the women in order to keep them under control. In Calvert County, last Friday, just a regular day for a 74-year-old Prince Frederick man, until he sent his grandson into the nearby Wawa for snacks and a scratch-off. That one $5 instant ticket, a gold bar bingo ticket, contained a $50,000 top prize. The grandfather of 17 waited in the car while his grandson made the purchases and then headed home. The lucky player scratched the game off, and even though he enjoys bingo games, was not sure if he won. His grandson checked the scratch-off using the Maryland Lottery mobile app, and the message that appeared blew them away. It was a congratulations message. You've won $50,000. Grandfather says he was so shocked he couldn't stop shaking. After paying down some debt, the lucky grandfather is going to use the prize to help some of his family financially.
Nice.
Except for the kid he sent in for the ticket.
Yeah.
Sorry, kid.
All right, a few events for you this weekend. Just like we promote local music, I like to promote local theater also. The Newtown Players in Lexington Park will be performing the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas this weekend. This is a great time to go out if you enjoy theater. The tickets are very inexpensive, and you're supporting the arts in Southern Maryland.
Sure. Let's go.
LaPlata, the Charles County Fairgrounds in LaPlata this weekend. You have the LaPlata Truck and Tractor Pull. Over at Running Hare Vineyard in Prince Frederick, you have the Mike's 1K Drinking Stroll. If you don't know who Mike is the owner of the Running Hare Vineyard. 1K Drinking Stroll, basically they have some tables set up all around the vineyard. You can walk around, drink wine, and just look at everything.
That makes sense to me. I can do that.
All-American Harley in Hughesville, they will be having a poker run for the Special Olympics of Charles County to raise money. There's going to be bikes, games, music, all kinds of great things, so head on down there, support Special Olympics of Charles County. And on Sunday in Dow, Maryland, Ruddy Duck will be celebrating its 10-year anniversary. Food specials, drink specials, live music. If you haven't had a chance to go to Ruddy Duck, go to Ruddy Duck. The food's great, and I love a lot of the beer, a lot of craft beer there. So, summertime's in full swing. Be sure to check out the Chronicle's local events posted every Thursday morning at 8 a.m. I add new events as I find them out or am made aware. I can't be everywhere, so if you attend an event in Southern Maryland and would like to send us some photos from that event, I'll see if I can get them published for you.
Cool. Great.
And normally this is the comic relief, but it's no laughing matter this week. Wow. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs are the hottest team in minor league baseball.
Wow.
The All-Star break was a week and a half ago. The game before the All-Star break, the Crabs won. Since then, they have rattled off 5 more wins. They were off yesterday. They've scored over 40 runs, and in that time, they've made history. The MLB and the ALPB have operating a partnership this year where the MLB is going to be testing some possible rule changes that they would be instituting. One of those rule changes that they're testing is the option to steal first base on a wild pitch or pass pitch. So the second half of the season, they instituted this rule, and Tony Thomas, the infielder for the Blue Crabs, was the first one that it happened to. Wild pitch, got past the catcher. Thomas had the option to either run to first and try and get to first or to stay there. Thomas ran, got to first successfully. The downside to this right now is that this is counted as a fielder's choice instead of a steal. This lowers actually the base runner's batting average. So that's something that they're going to have to look at. I commented to the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs about it when they explained it. It's still kind of up in the air how this is going to happen because this is the first time this rule was instituted.
Do you think they could have came up with that designation before they came up with the rule?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's be clear here.
This is the MLB, so.
Yeah.
RFK, we can still put a team there.
All right, just over a week ago, the United States women's national team won their record 4th Women's World Cup title. We've seen all the talk, the footage, the hoopla, but let's discuss how dominant these women were during this tournament. This is a list of records broken or tied by the team. 26 goals, beating the 1991 USA team and the 2000 German team, which scored 25. 13 goals unanswered against Thailand. This surpassed Germany's record in 2003 of 11-0 win over Argentina. In that game, Alex Morgan scored 5 goals, which tied former U.S. player Michelle Akers' 5 goals. The United States has 12 consecutive World Cup victories. This beats the previous record held by Norway from 1991 to 1995. In the tournament, 9 U.S. women scored. This is one person shy of the record set by the U.S. in 1999 and the German team set in 2003. In 7 of the matches, the U.S. team scored before the 12th minute. Carly Lloyd, this goes back to the World Cup game last championship in 2015 where she had the hat trick, scored in 6 consecutive games, which beats the record of 5 held by a German player in 2003. Jill Ellis, the coach of the U.S. women's national team, is only the second coach, male or female, to win 2 World Cup titles. The last one to do it was a Spanish coach back in the 30s. She is also unbeaten in the 14 World Cup matches that she has coached. And last but not least, Alex Morgan becomes the first woman to score a goal on her birthday in a Women's World Cup game. And that's your Southern Maryland news for the week. Don't forget to send us your tips of what's going on in your community to tips@southernmarylandchronicle.com. As always, follow the Chronicle on Facebook at facebook.com/SOMD Chronicle or www.southernmarylandchronicle.com for all your local, state, regional news, weather, and sports. And I will see you guys next week.
All right, Higgy, man. Thank you so much, buddy. We'll catch you next week, all right?
Be good,
all right, have
brother.
a great one, guys.
You too,
all right,
buddy.
All right, man. Peace. There he is, dude. He was tapping out. He's like, I'm out.
He's on a mission.
That's right,
He's got
man.
a lot of work to do.
And dude, we're thankful for the time we get with him every week.
Oh, of course.
He's running a whole paper, man.
Yeah.
That's a daunting task, man.
Still making time for this.
Right. So it's awesome. Thank you, Higgy, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
That's a good deal, dude. Real quick, before we get Sean on, I want to talk about Spoon's Barbecue and the meal we had tonight, man.
True.
How fantastic was that?
Oh,
Dude, they are
I missed that
bringing it.
last week.
I did too, man. Dude, my whole week got weird, but
I
dude,
was in there Friday, the 5th,
right.
and on a rare occasion, and I went in there and had dinner
Nice.
for and I karaoke. I even did karaoke.
There it is.
Told Joe that night, we're off next week. We're not doing this. We're taking a break. And he still called you the next week and said, what's going on?
Right. Because he cares.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about the meal tonight. It was the ribs, it's our shrimp fried rice, the sides, it's our usual guru meal.
Yeah.
And it was fantastically delicious.
It is the guru's usual.
Yeah. I mean, you just go in there and give me a guru sampler. They'll know.
Yep.
They'll know.
Yep.
Trust me. It's awesome. I can't wait to see what's happening because I stopped in there because we're working with Joe on some other things.
Right.
And he told me all the plans with the patio and
Yep.
all that. That's coming soon, so
Yes, it is.
it's going to be big time after that.
And what else are we doing with Spoons right now?
Oh, we're doing the disc golf tournament with him
Sponsor in the hole.
and the sponsor in the hole with Joe and all them.
That's
So
right.
It's good stuff with that. That's
So-
why I was there. I was dropping off all the paperwork and all that good stuff.
Yep.
So,
So get over there to Spoons and check out their website so you can take part in this great event that they're hosting.
Yeah.
It's for charity.
Charity, Humane Society.
Humane Society. It's Frisbee golf.
Yeah, Frisbee golf.
I know all you white people love disc golf. Seriously, I'm not stereotyping. You throw something in the air, we all jump for it.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah. So it's a good thing. We're sponsoring a hole.
Yeah, check it out.
Get over there and check it out. Get over there and eat, and then ask about it while you're eating.
Right. It'd be awesome. They got the self-serve beer pour taps. Mm-hmm. So once you get your bracelet, you're good on your own.
That's right.
Drink at your pace.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm sure you indulge.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
My pace is like Dale Earnhardt pace. Just keep turning left on the way out. Do not turn right. That's a joke. Too soon? I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm just still trying to get back in the groove, guys. I'm sorry.
Anyway, man, check them out. Spoons Barbecue, LaPlata, Maryland. Love having them provide us the meal every week. Love being bartered with them, and it's going to be growing soon too.
Yes, indeed.
So once they get the patio going,
Yep.
that's going to be real fun. So thank you guys. We'll see you next week on that, dude. Let's talk to Sean.
Let's get him on.
Let's
and
crank
see
the
what he's
Ollie's
got.
Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system. Give me some soothing tones.
It's the Ollie's Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system with Sean in 60 seconds coming up next.
It's ringing. Let's get him locked in. Come on, Sean.
He's a two-ringer.
Oh,
He'll pick up.
Hello?
See?
I called the wrong number. Sorry, Higgy.
Oh, no!
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Too many Ollies have been popped in this studio after a week off.
That's right.
And now we're going to try not to have another snafu again.
Sean in 60 seconds. This
Yeah.
time it's for real.
Yeah.
Come on, Sean.
Wow.
Yeah. I knew we were going to do something.
Gurus.
Hey, man, what's happening, buddy?
Oh, you know, same shit, different toilet. How about you?
Wow.
There it is. I love it, dude. We got the good Sean Kirkpatrick on the Ollie's Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system coming at us with Sean in 60 seconds. Dan Alban, say hi to Sean.
What's up, Sean? It's been like forever.
I know, it's been a minute. I missed you, man. What you been up to? How was your vacation thingy?
It was, it's still happening right now, but I'm back in town right now. And it was excellent. I got to see all different parts of the country while I drove around for thousands of miles, and it was great, man. Thanks for asking.
Of course, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm still enjoying it. But I'm also enjoying my time with you guys here tonight.
Nice.
Can't beat it, right?
Yeah, it's like never mind. So, what's up with you, brother? How you doing?
Oh, you know, I can't complain. I'm tired. It's hot as fuck outside, man.
Yeah.
Got horses out the wazoo. You know, they got to be taken care of. So I've been dealing with that every day. But that's just my weekday life. That's the boring stuff.
Right.
Yeah, spare us from the boring stuff. Just give us the exciting parts.
Well, I did just get my medical marijuana license, so
Ooh.
I went to the dispensary today. That was pretty fun.
Everyone knows it now.
Citrus sap.
Right?
Did you go to the one in White Plains, like across from my house?
Yes, sir. The Chesapeake Apothecary.
Yeah.
That's right across from your house.
I could walk there.
Oh my God. I'd be
Yeah.
in trouble if I was in your shoes.
Well, I don't have a card, so next time you come through there, hit me up. You can stop by my house.
I drive by there like every single day.
Oh shit! All right. Well, what are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing. You want to chill?
Yeah, PM me tomorrow, man. We'll hook up.
Sounds like a plan.
Wow.
So, all right. Back to the. You got your card. You got some nice Kush, whatever they got over there. I don't know. I'm out of touch.
Oh man, yeah, it's nuts.
I dig it.
First time I walked into a dispensary, it was like, oh, mind blown. Just what? I don't even know what to say right now.
Wow.
You have the
They're
golden
like, what are you
ticket.
looking for? I was like, weed.
Something to make my back feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever excuse you use to get that card. Yeah.
Fix the cross wires in my brain,
Right.
please.
Peter Pan scarred me as a kid, man.
I see this episode's going south quick.
Wow. Dude, let's talk music, man. What's happening with you with the band?
Well, so Friday night, this past Friday night, at Port Tobacco Marina, which was amazing. Got to see Brandy as always, and she was just awesome. And she told us apparently that we were the first band in like 3 weeks to bring lights into the venue. So apparently, like every band that's played there so far in the past like month has been playing in the dark, basically.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So I don't know what's up with. I mean, I can understand like people like don't have lights or anything like that, but I mean, at least bring a front wash, bring a couple bars, put them on top of your speakers, and have them facing down on your faces so that at least people can take pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you worked very hard to get those lights right.
Right.
So that's good that somebody noticed that and appreciates what you do.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was funny because she was surprised about that because the first time that I ever went to PTM, I was running lights for the beans. So I was like, of course we're going to bring freaking lights.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We always
You know
bring
who
the
I am?
lights.
We're
We bring the
dealing
lights
with a
over.
professional
Yeah.
here. It's a professional here.
Yeah, what do you think? We don't have lights? We bring the lights. That's right.
Oh, you want to have lights? Well, I bring lights too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then we got a special guest there that showed up for like a whole magnificent 5 minutes, Mr. Dan Harsha.
Dude, I wanted to eat.
5 minutes.
I wanted to. They didn't want to serve me food.
I stayed for 2 hours the last time I went up there and saw them.
I know, man. Me and my wife came to eat dinner at Port Tobacco Marina Restaurant and watched.
You
them
guys got
play.
there at like 9 o'clock. They wouldn't serve you any food.
No.
Oh, I had no idea about that. Damn. I thought the kitchen didn't close until 10.
No, they told us we were shit out of luck. And it was
Well-
dude, we were there at 8:58. I talked to you for 2 minutes and I said, dude, let me get a table real quick before we get going crazy. And guess what? We got too crazy, too late. And I was late by 2 minutes.
Well, that's fucked, man.
Damn.
Dude, that's what I'm
sorry to hear
saying.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But and we were hungry. We were legitimately hungry, or we would have stayed. If we,
Right. No, I get that entirely. I thought that they weren't. I thought that they were still serving food. I knew that you guys were hungry. I didn't know that they had closed the kitchen already.
Yeah, they wouldn't even give us a table. Nothing.
Well, I mean, there's something to talk about right there. Is like, you know, they cleared all the tables out from the dance floor. There was, you know, a decent number of people there, and I mean, they should still serve like bar food or something. I don't know.
Whatever, dude.
I've always said that the pub grub should be available, man.
I mean,
the
dude-
late night menu, you know?
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just
it's nothing to
it's
pop
just
a pizza
fried
in a
shit.
microwave.
Yeah,
Right.
pop it in the fryer. It's no big deal.
Right, but whatever. But dude, I'm glad your show went well. That's the main thing. So don't worry
Yeah,
about
dude.
me.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I
we
made
had a
my
great
appearance.
time.
I was there for you guys. You know that. So I just have to come to another show. That's all it is.
Hell yeah, man.
So don't worry about
now
that.
you're obligated.
Yeah, exactly. It's not
Well,
about.
the next one you'll have both of us. We're gonna do double duty.
Yeah,
man.
there it is.
Oh man, it's going down.
It is,
Yeah,
dude.
it's like a prom date. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
Oh no, there's gonna be some shots involved and some other shenanigans. So
Ah,
I need
it'll be
a.
more, yeah, I guess that would be like prom.
I'm gonna need a driver.
me too.
Yeah, we need a driver if
Maybe
we're gonna do all
maybe
that.
we can call a garuber.
Well, yeah, we need a garuber. We need a guru
If
fan
anyone
that
wants
wants
to,
to drive us
anybody
around.
listening wants to volunteer to take us to shows, you know.
That might be $1 million idea.
Yeah.
Well, I just made it up. So guess what? I need $1 million.
A garuber.
A garuber.
Yeah. We need a garuber to any show so we can get home safe. But as a garuber driver, you can't drink.
Right.
Or it's worthless as anything.
Yeah.
You can't even say Garuber without laughing a little bit.
A garuber. Dude, it's going to be the thing in
We
Southern
got
Maryland.
this. We got this, man.
Dude, we got
Next is gonna be the Garumba.
Yep. That's right.
yeah, man. It's catching on, man. Guru Nation, dude.
And then next year we're gonna have the Garubicue, where it's like a bunch of bands at a barbecue outdoors in a venue.
Oh man, and then we need to have like merchandise, like the Rubik's Cube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
there it is.
see it? There it is.
See,
Sean's
I love
contributing.
it.
Dude,
Very punny.
dude, wasn't that meal at Ollie's fantastic, though? When we
Oh
went?
my god, dude! I had the what's it called? Like the shaved pork or something. I can't even remember what it was called. But oh my, dude, it was like melt in your mouth. Like fuck, I need more.
Yeah,
was it great?
Oh man, that was a little bit much, man. You're gonna have to tone it down a little bit there. That was a little too funny.
Tony the Tiger, man.
He's
I
cutting
love
to
it.
the shark already.
Dude, I had a week off, man. I cannot sit still, man.
I had the fried pickle hamburger, man.
I bet you did.
Dude, it was awesome. They fried the pickles and put them on there, man.
Oh,
as a
my
topping,
God.
dude. Dude, Ollie's is all good, dude.
You think I can get that at the tournament? That same thing with the
Yeah.
fried pickles?
Yep.
I want that.
Oh, it's very good.
I
Yeah.
want that. I loved seeing the pictures of you two guys hanging out doing that thing, man. You look like you guys
yeah,
are
it was
having
so
a
much
good
fun.
time, man.
Yeah, man. I picked him up in the whip and we just went down the road.
Ah, did you go all convertible and Sean's hair was all over the place?
Yeah, dude. We rolled up in Ollie's we rolled up hot, dude. It was rolling in
We
hot.
rolled up in slow motion, but to us it felt fast.
Oh, did you drift in like you came in sideways?
Now that parking lot would tear my rims up.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. It's a great bar, but the parking lot, yeah.
The best parking lot in Southern Maryland. Spoons Barbecue, LaPlata, Maryland. Best parking lot ever.
I'm sorry, Sean. We're talking over you a lot tonight. We're just,
Oh no, you're good.
you can't give us a week
I'm
off,
enjoying
man.
the conversation.
Yeah, we got Sean Kirkpatrick on the Ollie's Bar and Grounds Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system, and we're talking to Sean Kirkpatrick for Sean in 60 Seconds. So, dude, what else? Where else did y'all play last weekend? Saturday, where were you at?
So Saturday we were up in Union Jacks Rio at Gaithersburg.
Right?
And they have an in-house sound guy, and like the best thing about him is got to be his fucking name.
Wow.
I mean, he was a great sound guy. He did a great job. But his name is Michelangelo, and like anytime you wanted to get his attention, it was like screaming across the bar, like, "Hey, Michelangelo! I can't hear your talk back mic in my in-ears. Michelangelo! Would you have the fucking power? Michelangelo!" Like, this is fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles up in this motherfucker.
Right.
I was waiting for
But I was
Donatello to
waiting.
show
I was
up.
waiting for him to have like the New York accent. Like, what? What do you want?
Nah, he was a cool guy. Does a really good job. He's a younger guy too, so I was pretty surprised. But yeah, he's definitely hanging in there with the big boys. So
That's great, man.
Nice. What
yeah.
kind of
And
equipment
then
they run?
Erica Kirk, she's actually the new social media guru at Starly Entertainment, and it was funny as shit because like I've been working with Starly for probably like 5 years, and not once have they posted like a single one-off post for one band that just says, you know, like this show this weekend or whatever shared the event, you know, just for this one band. Usually what they'll do is they'll post like one big event or one big post that has all the bands in one really long, bulky list.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
You know, cover all their bases in one quick swoop.
Yeah, you get lost in the mix, and yeah.
Well, I got to give Erica a shout out. Erica Kirk, she's fucking just blowing me away. Ever since she started working there, like I think it's been about a month and a half, she said, they've been posting individual events, sharing photos, and like their social media game has just gone through the roof, and it's all her work. And not only that, but she was the one who actually took all the pictures. If you've seen it on Facebook, like my new profile picture and all the pictures that we were tagged in from Union Jacks Rio,
Yeah.
she took all of those photos, and I mean they're 100% professional quality. I mean I couldn't even pick which one I liked the best.
Nice.
Wow.
So, she did a phenomenal job.
So she did all that marketing plus photography.
Yeah,
That's
within like a couple
impressive.
days. I mean, she's just knocking it out like it's nothing.
She's grinding. She's working hard, is what that is.
Yeah.
So good. I'm glad that you gave her a shout out. That's impressive. That takes a lot.
So she's a listener?
Not yet. I don't think so, but I told her about us.
There you go.
Oh, let's make it happen.
Well,
Gavin.
that's your job now. You got to make her listen to that spot.
Yeah, I think she definitely liked us a lot. So I mean, and she's all over the social media, so I'm sure she can't even go on my page for a second without seeing some Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus stuff on my timeline. So
Yeah, we've riddled your timeline with that stuff.
Yep. Riddle me this. Right. I love
you
it.
guys
me
started
this,
it, I just added
Kirkpatrick.
more.
I love it, dude. You know that, man. We talked about that on Wednesday, man. It was awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of which, on Saturday, like I went on there on Saturday when it was the whole, Sean in 60 seconds thing every couple of hours. I would go on there and I would listen to a podcast here and there. I wasn't able to listen to all of them yet because I haven't had any time to fucking go through it. But I managed to just randomly pick one, and it happened to be the last time I was talking about Unijax Rio when the French soccer team showed up there and the coach got Hannah's number,
right?
Or vice versa.
Nice. Right? Yeah.
That's a great story, man.
Yeah, man. Well, I tried to share it and then talk about the gig that night too, and Facebook has just been a pain in the ass lately. And hopefully they hear me because it's been clunky as shit. But I've been having so much trouble. It's retarded. Some days my fucking pictures won't load. Some days the videos won't load. Some days the whole timeline won't load. Sometimes the whole app thinks that I'm offline, and I'll just go over to Google Chrome and log on to Facebook with the website browser, and it works fucking fine. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Right.
Well, they just need to. Well, I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, we need something better than Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook
Well,
is
now we
just
have fucking Instagram and every single other Twitter and.
It's all the same.
Yeah, we need something new.
It's whatever. That's a debate for another day, man.
Right.
We'll get into that, yeah.
But so far it's good, man. But dude, I appreciate the time tonight. I'm sure you're busy. Are y'all practicing tonight?
Actually, no.
Oh,
we got
wow.
the night off tonight, so I actually did prepare a topic if you had time, but if not,
let's do
I'm
it.
ready to go. It's up to you.
Bring it on, man.
What's the topic?
All right, well, since the first thing I was talking about was, lighting for bands, stuff like that, I figured the topic would be lighting design faux pas, as I like to call it.
All right.
Okay.
So you're a band, you want to get some light show involved, you want to look cool, so you go out and you got a couple grand, you buy the best or the most amount of lights you can possibly buy with the amount of money you have. You buy a controller and everything like that. You put it all behind you and have it facing forward. all of a sudden, there's no band. All of a sudden, it's just bright lights and silhouette humans with instruments on stage. And any photographer is gonna be bitching the entire time. Anybody who wants to take pictures of the band, they're not gonna be able to see the band in the photos. So if you're gonna do a light show, the biggest thing I gotta say is start with a front watch. Make sure that you can see your faces. Everything else is just effects. Everything behind you that's facing forward is just for effects.
All right.
So that's number one right there. And then number two, once you get the front wash, you got to be mindful of color saturation. So if, for example, every photographer you talk to is going to say, don't use green in the front wash, ever. Because that is the most difficult digital recreation. Whatever it looks like, even if it looks cool in person, which I personally don't think it does, because it just makes everybody look like the Hulk, like some cheap version of the Hulk.
That's what I look like. Yeah.
But yeah, color saturation is just horrible for any type of photography, just because that's when you get that splotchy color looking, you have a solid white patch on your face surrounded by a solid red strip, and it's just weird shapes and patterns just showing up all over the place. It's because the camera has nothing to work with. It's only got one or two colors to work with. It's either red or nothing.
Okay.
So that brings me on to the next one, which is, blinding the crowd. As soon as you start setting up lights, you want to angle them all straight down before you turn them on or anything like that, before you even focus the lights into the spots that they're supposed to be. I've seen bands that come out there and literally all they do is face the lights straight forward out into the crowd. It's just a wall of light.
Right.
My dad, being a sound guy, complains about a specific band or a couple bands that do this. It's every time that he has to work with them, he makes sure he brings sunglasses, even though it's fucking nighttime.
Wow.
He wears his sunglasses at night.
Yeah, and not because he thinks it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's because he can't fucking go to sleep afterwards, because all he sees is fucking blink, 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 blink every time he closes his eyes, because the lights are straight there. I mean, it's literally burning holes in your corneas.
Good Lord. It's like a BOC concert.
Yeah.
Seriously, people will understand that.
Right. So, dude, that's some great information, man. A lot of young bands up and coming that haven't bought lights just took note of that. That's good stuff. That's real.
Yeah,
that's real
step
world
one,
stuff.
Step one, front wash. Everybody. That's the biggest thing I'd take from this.
Front watch.
No, wash.
Front wash.
The wash.
The wash.
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 All right. Well,
Wash.
I mean,
Front
I guess
wash.
you might be from Baltimore. I'm not from Baltimore. It's
Front wash.
Wash.
Yes, we all know about the front wash.
Got it. All right, dude. They're educated.
Dude, Sean, that's great information, man. That's why we like having you on, because you're sharing things with people that they wouldn't know unless somebody told them. And a lot of times you can ask these questions and people aren't willing to offer this advice. But you're letting people know right now, dude, there's no hidden agenda. You're just like, don't do that. This is a better option.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I've got more too. I've got a whole fucking page of things. So I mean,
I know you do. That's why you're on every week.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna cut you loose right now, but dude, we will talk to you again next week. We'll be back in the full swing of things, and we look forward to whatever you bring to the table, man, and whatever Trilogy's got going on this weekend.
well, I'm looking forward to it too, man. It's gonna be a good time.
All right,
We're
I'm
doing
gonna.
Rockfish Grill and Twain's Tavern, so
Ooh, okay, that sounds good, man.
come and check it out.
Sweet. Hey, I'm gonna message you tomorrow, man. Okay.
All right, man. Yeah, we're gonna get together. I'm gonna bring some beers. Jason owes me like a whole case of Blood Orange Blonde, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you're damn right you are. It's the only way you're coming to my house.
Love it.
All right, brother. From the Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, we say thank you and good night.
Nice.
Night, fellas.
All right, buddy. Peace.
I took your line. I'm sorry.
It's all
It's the
good,
first time in 30-some episodes I got to say that.
I love it. It's good stuff.
I saw the opportunity.
And you took it. You stole first base.
I did. I made history.
No, we have to score like this now.
So.
Oh.
Yeah. So. Oh, that's your batting average just came down. Oh, damn it. It wasn't worth it.
No, see?
I would have rather been hit by a pitch.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be better off.
You're better to pull the Dorn move.
Yeah, the Dorn. It says here in my contract. I don't do calisthenics.
You know that just turned 30 years old, right?
Lou Brown, he's like, let me see that contract.
Yeah, you know that just turned 30 years.
God, isn't that crazy?
Right. That's how awesome that movie is.
I think
it's still watchable.
Before the end of this year, we need to have an episode dedicated to 1989 for the 30-year anniversary of such a great freaking year.
Yeah, dude, no one will tune in.
We should do that one night.
No one will tune in.
Are you kidding me? I bet you they would.
We'll see. We'll put a poll up.
I'll be here.
Put a poll up during the show. Put a poll up.
All right, well, we're going to put a poll up to see who would want to hear a 1989 30-year episode with all the cool stuff that happened in 89. We're talking about Tim Burton's Batman. We're talking about all this crap.
Well, that is the greatest movie ever made.
That changed the whole superhero game.
Yeah, he is like... everybody enjoying the Marvel Universe owes that guy everything.
Right.
They do.
Yeah, I know DC sucks now, but it started everything back then.
Right. Yeah. Well, cool, dude, man. I think we knocked it out of the park for being so rusty. I mean, I made a couple faux pas, but oh well.
No, you know what? We're giddy, man.
Right.
We're giddy. We're having a good time. And there's been so much good stuff already. And we've got so much more left.
Right. Well, dude, we're going to take a quick break, come back. We're going to change up the schedule a little bit, but we're going to dial up Chris Tondevold and talk about Ambition Radio with him. Then we'll get going on from there, man. What do you think?
Let's do it. I'm
cool.
ready.
Cool. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from our 100 gigawatt radio internet thing that plugs into something else. It's WGUR, the Guitar Gurus. We see each other through different eyes.
Oh yeah, we're back from break. It's the Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. How you doing tonight, Mr. Albin?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Dude, this break was insane.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Wow, dude. Well, dude, we're back in the saddle. It's full It's full throttle ahead, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the Ollie's Barn Grill soundstage phone system cranking, and we'll get Chris Tondevold on the line from Ambition Radio.
Let's do it, man.
All right, man. You give me some soothing
I'm
tones
ready,
while I get
man.
it cranking.
Ambition Radio, Chris Tondevold. He's going to come on and talk with us. We're looking forward to this.
We are. It's ringing.
Yeah.
It's gonna lock it in, dude. We're locking them in.
All right. Get them on.
Hello?
Hey, Chris, it's Dan from the Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, dude. Well, we got your mic hot. You're in the studio with us. I got Mr. Alban here with me. Alban, say hi to Chris Tondevold of Ambition Radio.
Chris, how are you, man? Long time no see. How you been?
Good. How are you, bud?
Good, man. Thanks for coming on with us and spending some time with us. We appreciate that.
No problem. I appreciate you guys for having me on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So, when we have people on for the first time, we always like to get their little background bio. So, give my listeners a little background on yourself and your show and bring us up to speed. Then we'll tell everybody how we know one another.
All right. So a while ago, I was doing local concerts in the Southern Maryland area, renting out my own spaces and giving original bands a place to play. That kind of got a little demanding and went away as far as that was my main pursuit. I ended up having life happen and work and career and all that good stuff in there. So ended up not doing that as much as I needed to keep it going. So I focused more on my job and my career. And now I'm back with my own podcast to try and give back to the community again. My podcast is called Ambition Radio. And what I do is try to interview people that have found that balance between their life, career, and family with the pursuit of their passion, dreams, or hobbies. So the thing that I was trying to do years back and trying to steal secrets from them to see what I can do to kind of keep it going again and, make sure that I'm able to give back to the community, highlight everybody as far as musicians, anybody that are, I've had world-class dodgeball players on, I've had local businesses on, just to give them a platform to talk and share their stories and help everybody to figure out what keeps them motivated so they can bring it back to themselves.
Yeah, man, you're doing an awesome job with it, man. I've listened back to a couple episodes, and I really like what I hear.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we know one another because we have a mutual friend, Jack McNutt of Island Music, correct?
Correct.
Right, so that's how we've come to know each other, and we've talked. Me and Alban had dinner with you at down in LaPlata a couple weeks ago, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and it was a good night, man. So, dude, it's awesome that you're on, and we're talking about your show. What is the ultimate goal for your show, Chris? Where do you see it in 6 months, and where do you see it in a year?
So the main goal for me is to find those people with the interesting stories and get them out. And with that being said, I want to give them the biggest platform as I can. So focusing on getting listeners, focusing on getting a bigger audience is definitely something that's important to me. I will say that this is my own creative outlet. This is my own passion project and something I am dedicated to. So if this turns out to just be a record for me and, going and having these conversations, reconnecting with these people that I've known for a long time and meeting new people, that's great. But the ultimate goal is definitely making sure that I have the biggest audience possible to help promote, help get these stories out, help get more awareness of what's actually going on in Southern Maryland and beyond. Because there's a lot of stuff in our own backyard that I feel like just nobody knows enough about. And we don't necessarily have to go to D.C. and Baltimore and Virginia to get all the good stuff. It does happen in our backyard, and we need to be able to support our neighborhood.
That's correct. I agree.
That's exactly right.
That's cool. So, dude, explain your equipment rig for us and my audience. How do you tape your shows? What do you do?
So I have 2 setups. Right now at my house, I'm using just a PreSonus audio interface to record most of my introductions.
I'm very, very fresh into recording. One of my main ideas was to actually use as many local recording studios as possible. That way I don't have to think about it. But I'm learning that I have to think about it way more than I want to. So I did a little bit of research. The PreSonus is good. I'm using Studio One for the recording software. I have a Windows PC. I've found out that I really like Audio-Technica pretty much everything. So I have an Audio-Technica 2030 for my main mic, and then Audio-Technica 2020s for my other ones. And then when I'm out in the field, because I am very portable, I try to meet as many people at least halfway or maybe at their place. I use a Zoom H6 little portable recorder that's got 4 actual mic inputs plus the XY stuff that they have, and this thing has been fantastic. This has really made my game better, because then I can just record literally from everywhere, and I can get great quality sound all the way through, and it's fantastic. I love it.
The Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom, Z-O-O-M, is the H6 handy recorder.
Yeah, dude, they make some great stuff, man. They really do.
Yep, and if they want to sponsor me, I'll sing their praises forever.
That's the ultimate goal, brother.
That's right. You got to get your sponsorships, man.
Yeah, man. You got to work it.
Yep.
So, dude, before we go, man, who's been one of your favorite guests so far on your show?
So I have a couple of them. I really enjoyed talking to RJ Bunda of the metal band Alika, right from Waldorf. We talked a lot about his family. He ended up losing his mom, and that ended up doing a big impact on his music and the way that he approaches music. And that was just a really good conversation. I also just had my latest episode released with Dan Wolf, who's a singer-songwriter out of DC. And that was just a really fun, light conversation. I haven't laughed that much in an interview in a long time. So that was just really cool to be able to kind of let loose a little bit. And we covered literally his whole gambit. So growing up, doing the music that he's doing now, his cover bands, the whole nine. So it was a really good conversation. I really enjoyed it.
Cool, man. That's awesome, man.
It's great, man.
Have you suffered any like technical malfunctions? Has there been any struggle with the technology for you?
Yeah. So a couple examples of that is I was working on Dan Wolf's episode a couple days ago before it released, and I thought I lost the entire file, and I almost threw my whole computer out the window and just gave up. I was trying to edit it, make it sound good, make it to where it doesn't pick up on all the little sounds that were in the apartment, and it ended up me copying and pasting over everything that I was doing, and then just turning out nothing. So I was very, very upset. Thankfully, the undo button is a real thing, and then I had another copy on my SD card, so I was able to recover it, but I almost gave up then. And then when I interviewed Hydra Effects, the audio didn't come out nearly as well as I wanted as far as the raw audio. We had to do some splicing with the cables. So it took me 5 hours to edit that into something that sounded pretty good and up to my standards. But hearing yourself talk for 5 hours is just never a good time.
I can relate.
Yeah. I love listening to myself talk for 5 hours. No,
I tried.
Man.
I have such a big dumb voice that I was just like, I'm done talking for the whole rest of the week. I'm over it.
Right. I get it, man. I totally get it.
You start sign languaging everywhere you go because you don't want to talk.
That's right.
Right.
Taking notes, and that's how I communicate from here on out.
I hear you, man. Well, do you play guitar, dude?
Yeah, I started a couple years ago. So I have tendonitis in both my hands, so I use that kind of as an excuse to not really pursue music when I was younger. So when I turned 30, I was like, you know what, screw it. Let me see how this is going to work. If my hands are going to hurt, they're going to hurt. And I'll just try and see, what it's going to be like. And thankfully they haven't. And I've been playing guitar for the past couple years-ish. I've learned open chords and I've learned power chords, and that's it. So I'm not a very dedicated player, but I do enjoy it.
Hey man, that's just
as long as you're having fun with it, that's all that matters.
exactly, man.
Yeah, well, my biggest claim to fame right now is that my dog doesn't just come up and lick my hand to stop me from playing anymore. He just stares off at me from the bed and be like, I guess you could be better, but this isn't as terrible as you started, so that's fine.
That's a good sign.
Hey, I always see you with your dog, man. Is your dog your best friend, man? Is that your buddy?
Yeah, I adopted him actually about 2 years ago too. I got him from a rescue, and he's curled up right next to me now.
Nice.
But he's been great. He has probably the biggest personality that I've met in an animal, because all he does is gives me side eyes and gives me little sounds and like little humps here and there to make sure that he doesn't approve of what I'm doing. And then when he really wants attention, he just jumps on me the entire time and just whines in my face. So normally all he wants to do is sleep, but when he wants attention, there's no stopping him.
Right.
I love it, dude. That dog's awesome, dude. I'm a dog guy, so I had to ask.
Yeah. Dogs are great.
Yeah, he's been a big part of my life in the past couple of years, and I got him thinking that I would actually go outside more and go do more things outside, because dogs need to do that, right?
Right.
But what he's done is, when he loves car rides, and that's really all he loves. So I'll get him out and we'll do a car ride, and I'll drive him to one of the trails around here. And then instead of him actually walking with me for a half hour or whatever, he just goes to the bathroom and then runs right back to the car. And that's it.
He's a car dog, man. He wants to just go on the road.
Let's go for a ride.
That's exactly it. And then I look at him and was like, you realize I got dressed for this?
Yeah, exactly. It's enough to drive you nuts, but you love him so much you just don't get mad.
Right. Well, the first 2 months that I had him, I forgot that I was allergic. So when I first met him, because I got him from a rescue, right? So when I first met him, it was all outside. So when I'm outside, I'm not really like putting my face in him or petting him that much or whatever, right?
Right.
So it's an hour and a half drive to his foster's house. So I picked him up, I'm in the car, and then all of a sudden I just start sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. And then for the first 2 months, I was on 2 allergy medicines and still just like dying. And then I finally got like used to him. But it was a rough 2 months. I almost returned him. I almost thought about it.
Wow.
I wish he would understand that when he's begging for food, that he was almost returned. But what are you gonna do?
I get it, man. I get it. But they're awesome. That's good stuff.
You're just gonna suck it up and say whatever you want. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's all you can
do.
Let me get back on track. But that's good stuff, though. With your show, who's coming up? Who do you have coming up on some guests that you want to release? Tell everybody about.
So in the next couple weeks, I'll have Justin Trawick. He's a singer-songwriter out of DC. He does a lot of good stuff up there. He does the 9 singer-songwriters showcase, and I think that'll be at the Birchmere sometime soon. And then he has his own podcast called The Circus Life. They're doing their live festival that they do every year at the 930 Club. So I'll have that posted out later this week. And then I'll have Selena Benali. She's actually from Southern Maryland, plays in a couple different bands, one of them being more AM than FM. They have a show July 27th at the Pie Shop up in DC, and that'll be Selena's birthday show. So if anybody's looking for some really good blues, punk, rock and roll, it's an all-female fronted band, but she rips, and it's fantastic. one of my favorite bands that are from the area, bar none, and they always put on a great show. So those will be 2 that are coming up, and then I got a couple more that I'm getting cooked up right now, trying to schedule and edit and all that good stuff. That's not fun.
I know the struggle. We're on a week-to-week basis, dude. I get it.
Well, that's awesome, Chris, man. You're doing great, man.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Keep grinding away and getting all that good artistry and interviews on your show, man. You know, just don't stop, man. You're doing great.
It's the biggest struggle that I've had. The whole point of the show is to try and find out what keeps people motivated, right? And it's something that I've dealt with for a while. I actually ended up doing like a little 2-month blackout earlier this month just because I didn't feel motivated to do it. I had like 6 or 7 episodes in the can, and I just didn't want to put the work in. I didn't feel motivated. Felt like all I wanted to do was just stay inside and not do anything. Go to work because I have to, but really just shut down after that. So once I got back into it, I realized, you know, this is what I love doing. This is what I'm supposed to do, right? So feeling that again and getting that in there, you know, that sparked my drive to keep going. I don't want to do any of the editing at all, so I don't envy anybody that does it. If anybody wants to do it for me, that'd be fantastic. But it is something that I dread the most. But I've gotten better at it. It's a pretty good system, and I want to make sure that I'm doing justice for everybody around me that supported me when I was doing shows and be able to support them.
I dig it, man, and I definitely respect it.
Yep.
Definitely respect it.
Yep. Yes, sir. We do.
That's cool, man. Well, from one podcast to another, man, we take our hats off to you, man, and we definitely dig what you're doing.
I appreciate it. It's been tough. Working full time, like what you guys are already aware of, and be able to really let yourself go a little bit creatively. You know, that's what you need to keep yourself sane. And I'm sure all the other, you know, musicians and anybody else that's in the arts will say the same thing. This is what keeps you, you know, your head level to where you don't just hide yourself in a little hole or whatever, right? So I'm excited to keep going, and you guys have been kicking butt and taking names all the way through. So I'm glad to see, you know, someone else from the area really trying to make an impact.
Yeah, man, we're here for everybody in the community that's in the scene that wants to contribute in a positive manner, man. That's been rule 1 from day 1. So then that's how the show works. You know, we got artists coming on, you know, taking a chance on our show to come to promote their band and their brand. So we got to bring that level of professionalism to them so they know that they're safe. And I think your show does a great job with it. I know our show does a great job with it, and that's why we're going to be successful.
Yeah, the biggest thing that I had to figure out is how to make it not sound bad, because there's plenty of shows that are out there that sound like they're underwater. So when I was looking at everything, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm hoping that I can find something that'll make it sound good and make it sound professional and make it sound like I actually almost know what I'm doing, right?
Right.
So that's been a big piece, like always trying to keep that quality up there. And honestly, the biggest thing that I found too is that people do like talking about themselves. You just have to push them a little bit sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen that.
We've seen that.
Yeah, so it's been interesting because you think in the musician world especially, you think, you know, they're on stage, their persona on stage can be so much different than their persona in their own personal life. So when you're getting a microphone in front of them that's not on stage, it's a little harder sometimes to crack that egg in there to get them all out. But honestly, that's been one of my favorite things about it, is to make sure that I can kind of put them at ease, get them in a space to where they actually want to talk about themselves and get to the good parts of their stories, right? And to dig a little bit deeper than what's on the surface.
Yes, sir. That's exactly right.
Good deal, dude. Well, man, you've been a great guest tonight, man. And we hope to check back in with you every other month or so, man. And then maybe we can reconnect and kind of do some stuff together. What do you think?
Definitely. I would be more than happy to do that. Promoting and supporting each other is very important to me. So being able to connect on both sides is great. So I definitely look forward to being able to support you guys.
Awesome, dude. We're going to help you out too, man. No problem here.
All right.
Well, cool, dude. Albin, you got anything else before we let it go?
Just thanks again, Chris, man. Hey, if you get that month or two feeling of I just don't want to do it, you still got to get up and do it, man. Just keep that, I have to do this. This is what I want to do. I love this. I'm meant to do this. You got to grind, brother. So
definitely.
And I really, I'm speaking for both of us here that we really do appreciate you coming on here and spending time with us. And we like what you do, and just keep getting it, man. Just keep working hard.
I appreciate it, guys. If there's anything that I can do for you, definitely let me know. I'll be able to share what you're doing on my stuff. It's nice when I was doing shows 8-10 years ago, the sense of community was kind of there, right? But it's not as big as I feel like it is now. And you guys are a part of that, and all the other musicians that have been playing this area for the past 10, 15, 20 years is a part of that. So seeing kind of that scene pop up again, and it's a bigger group mentality that everybody is part of something bigger. And it's been very, very nice to see.
Exactly, dude. I've seen it too, man. It's awesome.
We're hitting the golden age of Southern Maryland again, man.
Yeah.
This is a great time to be here.
I think so. There's a lot of people that have good stuff coming up. I just interviewed Sonny, the owner of Tap House 1637 or 1763. I don't know what it is.
Right.
I should know.
You should.
But even people like that are giving back to the community. He's opening up a huge rec center in Wildwood. So there's bigger pieces to us, and then obviously he's a part of the music community scene too. So being able to support each other and being able to give back is definitely the most important part.
Indeed.
I dig it, dude.
This is a great time to be involved in it, man.
Definitely.
Cool, dude. Well, dude, from the Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, man, we say thank you and have a great night, dude. We'll be in touch.
You're welcome, guys. Have a good show.
Thanks, man.
All right, buddy. See you.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.
There he goes, Chris Tondevold, Ambition Radio.
Yes.
Ollie's Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system cranked through it, man. Delivered it.
Yes, it did.
Sounded great, man.
You heard what he said about he wants to be a part of the community and be able to give back. That's what we're all trying to do.
Exactly.
So he's on board with that. He understands it. He respects it. That's why we all jive together, man.
Yeah, that's why we had him on, man.
This is a great time
It really
for this
is.
area.
Yeah, if you're in a band, man, there's never been a better time.
Never.
We're here to help you guys out. Just send us a message. We'll get you booked. Spots are filling up. So just send me a message. Send someone to send me a message and say you're interested. I'll send you a message. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's get booked. Let's talk about your band. Let's document the story. We got a lot of cool guests coming up. It's gonna be awesome. It's cool. But
What are you looking at? What are you thinking?
I'm looking at everything. I'm analyzing the situation, and I want to talk Island Music Company's Guitar of the Week segment. We're back with it, buddy.
Let's do it.
I was going to do it before Chris's call, but I decided the in-between was better. But that's how it's always been. I think that just works. So we're going to talk Island Music's Guitar of the Week. We're back this week with a Fender limited edition Jazz Telly from the Parallel Universe series. Dude, and it was in color Seafoam Green. Dude, what a cool guitar this was, man. It was geeking me out, dude, because it had the sound of a jazz master, but I'm not playing it, and I'm just looking at it going Telecaster.
Yeah, right.
Right? It was cool, man. The neck was awesome. Let me just say, man, Fender's just hitting home runs with these production models. They really, man. Look at the pictures. Look at the bridge. How that bridge is inserted into the body, man. There's another plastic piece to reduce the vibrations. It's not like it was. And that matters, man. And I'm telling you, man, That system is awesome, and they got something with that, man. But this limited edition series, man, it's got the pure vintage 65 pickups. So it's the real deal Jazzmaster pickups, man. They just put it in a Telecaster body. And if you look at the tremolo is almost at the very edge of the guitar. That's how big that's the scale difference. You see what I'm saying? that was cool too. But dude, it played flawlessly. It had its own unique sound because of the neck. The whole neck design, it was bound. It was a mid-60s C-neck shape. So it could cruise, man. You could cruise on it.
Yeah.
You could definitely cruise on it. This is what I found out on it, dude. This is what the paragraph I wrote, going to talk about this guitar.
All right.
The amazing Fender hybrid you never knew you wanted. All right? Because no one would say, hey, dude, let me check it out, you know? Just look at the beauty of it, dude. The Fender limited edition Parallel Universe Jazz Tele combines the vibrant sound of the Jazzmaster pickups and the smooth wearable of a Jazzmaster Jaguar tremolo with the iconic look and feel of a Telecaster. So it's just a whole mind bend, man. It's just awesome. With the pair of the pure vintage 65 Jazzmaster single coil pickups, they offer open, wide-ranging tonality, dude. The floating tremolo is paired with a Jazzmaster Jaguar bridge with the nickel-plated brass Mustang saddles. I didn't spoil that earlier when I was talking about the other part, but this has got the Mustang saddles. So there is no vibration. The strings don't pop off. Even though I have a couple of them with the old style, I know how to play it without doing that. But with the Mustang saddles, you never have anywhere you can just go for it.
Mustang saddles.
Right, dude. You can do liquid smooth bends and flutters. It's not going to matter. They're not going to pop off. They're locked in, dude. All right. And it's got an addictive playability factor to it, man. That's what I found out all weekend with it. I couldn't put it down. I just had to pick it up and strum it because it was just so unique.
Yeah.
It was weird, dude. It just, something new in the house like that. I was just all about it. Just dove right into it, man. The weekend flew by with it, really, man. I really didn't get to do what I really wanted to do, but I took some great pics of it. It was a fantastic guitar. If you're in the market at all, definitely go in there and check it out. So it might change your mind once you play it. It really could, because it's definitely got a unique sound and a feel to it.
Nice.
And these are the tech specs on it. I like doing the tech specs lately.
Yeah.
Everybody likes tech specs.
Well, sure.
Right. So it's a solid body guitar. The body shape is what they call a Jazz Telecaster. It's a right-handed model, 6 strings. The body material's ash. It's got a gloss nitro lacquer front and a satin back, which is kind of cool. So that satin back, it's a little bit more durable, so it doesn't wear thin like a lacquer coat would. The color is called Seafoam Green. The neck material's maple. The neck shape is a modern deep C. It's got a radius of 9.5 inches, a rosewood fingerboard material. It's got white paraloid dots for your fingerboard inlay. 21 frets, 25.5-inch scale. It's got a 1 6/5 inch nut width, and the nut material is a bone nut material, so it's a very fine grade of bone, so it's always going to last. It's got that vintage style floating tremolo with lock button, screw-in tremolo arm, so it's not going to pop out on you. Like some of the ones that are old school, you just slide in, they slide out on you. Mm-hmm. So it spins in and locks in. It's got the vintage single-line Fender Deluxe tuners. It's got the pure vintage 65 Jazzmaster single coils. It's got the volume, tone, and 3-way toggle switch. And it comes with an elite molded hardshell case.
Nice.
With a certificate of authenticity and all that other good stuff that comes with it.
Hard shell case.
Yeah, there it is. We finally got a guitar that actually comes with a hard shell case.
Yeah, seriously. That's like,
we got
it's hard to get anymore.
To document it. Document it. But the certificate looks like the one I got hanging on the wall. That's the type of certificate you get.
That's what you should get.
Right. So to verify it was made in America and the finest materials that Fender offers.
That's right.
But no, seriously, if you're in LaPlata, you're in Ireland, go in there and say, hey, I want to check out the guitar of the week. Let me see it this week. It's that cool jazz telly, right? Where's it at? Seafoam Green. Let's check it out.
That's right.
Dude, definitely check it out, man. That thing was fun. I'm just full. The museum's full. You know, because I romanticize every one I get every week.
Well, of course,
You know, I have to.
like,
so-
how can I get this one?
Right, I'll always do that with every guitar I bring home. I always try to come up with a story how I can pull it off.
Sure.
That's kind of the fun of it too.
Yeah, but if you did that, there would be, well,
Yeah, it's
y'all
it's
don't
not-
need to know. It's
Right.
just too much.
It's too much. It's too much.
There's no room for all
Right,
that.
we don't need that now. But I'm serious, man. It's a great guitar. Fantastic guitar. I suggest everybody go try it out. Because, like I said, it's the guitar you never knew you wanted.
Yeah.
Because it could change your mind on a couple things.
Yeah.
Never know until you try. So that's what I got for the Island Music Guitar of the Week this week. We're back from summer holiday, and that's a great guitar to come back from.
Sure is.
It reminds me of the holiday.
Yeah. So thank you, Island Guitar Music Company. Island Music Company. Thank
Right.
you for the guitar of the week.
Yeah.
I'm out of it. I took too long of a break.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a good guitar.
It is a great guitar. It's made in America, man.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So check it out. All right, dude, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll get our buddy Tyler Brotherton on from the Route 4 band. But before we get him on, we'll do the 2 for Tuesday shout-outs. Does that sound like a plan?
Sure, why not?
All right, cool. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We'll be right back.
The Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, the only guys that would do a live broadcast from Dog Patch. We see each other through different eyes.
Ooh, it's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We're back from break. How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, man, we're having a great time.
Dude, man, the show's just cranking along. It feels good to be back in the saddle, man. I'm finally getting comfortable in my chair, man.
Yeah, isn't it great, man? I mean, it was nice having a week off, but it almost felt like a month.
It really did, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's great to be here doing this again.
Getting back into the rhythm, and Ruth, I want to do this real quick, bring up old time's sake.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
That's right. Wet the whistle.
Popping that ollie, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's,
dude,
it's a beautiful thing, man.
before we get our last guest on, Tyler Brotherton from the Route 4 band, we're going to do the 2 for Tuesday shout-outs with Dan Albany.
Oh, yeah.
So let's do
It's
it.
the 2 for Tuesday shout-outs, brought to you by the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
And company. Sponsorships available.
That's what I was waiting for. Sponsorships are available.
Right.
So if you want to get in, hit us up. Send a message.
That's right. Cool.
All right, here we go. Episode 34. 2 for Tuesday shout-outs. We've got Jack Nutter, Brent Robbins, Sean Kirkpatrick, the St. Mary's County Art Council. Very nice. J.C. Moore, Tim Elder. Thanks for the support. Rick Curl, Derek Weaver, Mike Stacy. You get it, man. You grinding away. Rob Cord, Vinny Bobarino. And a special thank you shout out to Trilogy Band last week.
Yeah, Trilogy Band. I love them, man. They're good people. Good people. Go see them play.
So there's your 2 for Tuesday shout outs, brought to you by the Southern Maryland Guitar Guru Show.
Sponsorships available soon.
That's right.
Good, man. Well, that
right.
felt great, man. I'm back in the swing, man. I'm comfortable.
Hell yeah. This is the first, or episode 34 we're on, right?
That's correct.
This is the first episode in 34 weeks that I don't have to work tomorrow.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
insane. Yeah, man. What are you going to do tonight?
Oh, man. I'm going to go home and just continue to,
Pop Ollie's?
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, cool, dude.
For lack of a better term.
Well, dude, let's get the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system cranking. And let's get Tyler Brotherton on the Route 4 band.
Ollies.
Yeah, Ali. That's right, man. Let's dial them up, dude. We're going to get cranking. Give me some soothing tones while I get the machines going.
All right, it's the Route 4 Band. Guitarist extraordinaire, Tyler Brotherton.
It's ringing, dude. It's ringing. We're locking in the signal. Tyler, pick up the phone.
Oh, he
Get it
will.
going.
I know he will.
How you doing?
Hey, Tyler, it's Dan from the Guitar Gurus. You want to go on the air?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. I got your mic hot. We're in the studio. I got Mr. Alban with me. Alban, please say hi to Tyler from the Route 4 Band.
Tyler, how are you, buddy?
What's going on, Danny? How you doing, man?
Great, man. I'm just glad. I'm glad to hear you on this show. Glad that you're here. Thank you for doing this with us.
I'm glad y'all invited me on.
Yeah, man. I've been meaning to get you on for a minute, man, but the show's just been going crazy. The requests are coming in. I got you in early, so, man, we're happy to have you, man.
Yeah, I got you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think we talked about a month ago, and I said, would you be willing to do this? And you said, yeah. And I said, well,
Yeah.
it may take a couple months, but wow, we got you in here quicker than that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, like I said.
Awesome, dude. But, dude, your first time on the show, dude. Let's bring the listeners up to speed. Give us your background and the history on Tyler Brotherton, the musician.
Oh, shoot. I wouldn't even call me a musician, but I probably started playing guitar when I was 12 or 13, and I played acoustic for years. Just got into actually playing electric, and I met Alex and Billy, and we started a band, and we haven't been playing for a year yet. I haven't been playing electric guitar for a year yet, but I'm liking it, so we'll see where things go.
Awesome, dude. Well, I saw you play at Ape Hangers, and I was like, damn, man, that's pretty cool. So you're doing something right.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I've only been playing electric probably for about 8 or 9 months. I never, because I started off with a Squire Strat, and I could never get a good sound, so I was like, I'm just going to go to acoustic, because everything I play on that thing, it sounds good. And then I started getting the pedals, and, I bought my first PRS, and we went from there.
Right, dude. Well, playing the acoustic all those years definitely help you out once you finally got your right electric setup. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Me and my buddy had a little acoustic duo. We used to play in high school. We used to play like classic rock and all that stuff. So now I'm playing modern country. It's a complete different genre of music, but I'm loving it so far.
Good
Awesome.
for you, man.
Awesome.
I'm very, I don't say this very often, but I'm going to reach out on a limb here tonight on the show and say I'm very impressed with your abilities and your playing. I really am.
I appreciate it, man. I mean, it's probably 2 hours of practice get you every day when I get home from work.
That's right. You're grinding it, man. You're
Yes,
you're
sir.
giving it everything you got, and it shows when you play.
Yes, sir. I just keep on pushing. That's the motto.
I love it.
You're doing it, man.
Well, cool, man. We got your history. Let's talk Route 4 Band. You guys, when you formed this band, what's your goals in the band? Where are you playing at? What's happening with your schedule this summer? What? Tell us about that part of you, man.
Actually, we all met at a Sam Grove concert, and we just thought we were going to be a basement band, and then we learned a few songs, some country songs, and we were mediocre. And then we learned one Kenny Wayne Shepherd song, Blue on Black, and we were like, all right, well, we're not too bad. It's kind of decent. I improvised on a solo and all that, and Alex was like, you're not too bad on that guitar. So we were like, well, let's try and make a name out of ourselves. And a few months later, that's when David and Dynamos gave us a chance. And ever since I stepped up on that stage with people in front of me and dancing, I can't get enough of it. It's my drug.
I love it. I love it.
That was a great night, man.
Yeah, that was good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was nervous as hell, but I somehow, played 95% good.
You kept me captivated the whole time you played, man.
Yeah, it was good, man. Trust me, man. Y'all had that good sound that night, man. So thank the sound guy. Thank the sound.
Yeah. That's sound to Scott Harsha.
That's right.
Yeah, see, you don't forget.
He was the sound guy.
Love it, man.
Now, you guys did great, man, and you know, and it just, you guys came out of the gate and you gave it everything you had, and it was great to see you doing that and getting it in, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we had some first modern country songs that everyone else knows, and really the whole concert, our 10 songs we had, I was just waiting on that last song, Blue on Black, because I know that's the song that pushes us over mediocre, and I did not want to mess that solo up for Billy and Alex, and it went good.
I love it.
You guys found yourself a bass player yet?
No, we're actually looking for one, so if there's anyone out there.
All right, well, this is a good place to reach out for one.
Yeah,
we love one. That's what we're missing.
All right, well, Route 4 Band's looking for a bass player. You think you got the chops, visit their page, send them a message. And if y'all better be careful, I might pull my bass out of retirement and go down there and jam. I don't know. I got to see. But these guys are doing it right. They got the sound, and they know what they're doing. They're playing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you guys really are, man.
Yeah, we're trying for shows. So much of shows. We're really just trying to work on material every chance we get to practice, and just build up that set list. So when the shows do start rolling in, then we'll be ready.
Right. Would you consider making time and getting time to jam with everybody at one time of frustration because everybody's schedule's so crazy?
Yeah, that's a real big frustration, actually. I mean, all of our work schedules are different. So I mean, when I can practice, they can, and when they can practice, I can. Oh. So it's hard. It's hard to get in practice, but when we do practice, I mean, we jam it out for 3 or 4 hours and until we get 2 or 3 songs down, but we just keep going and trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing. You have to decide, we're gonna practice this night, and that's it. So work can kiss my ass at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could do this for a living, but that's not the case yet. So,
I've been doing this for 30 years. I don't do it for a living.
Yeah.
But I also tell my work, I'm going to practice. You can kiss my ass.
Yeah, well, I only got to tell my girlfriend that.
I hear you, man.
Well, never mind. I'm not going to say it.
I remember the days of the marathon practices, though, where everybody got together once a week and it was like grind it out.
Back in our days, it was like Saturday at noon and we'd play till 8.
Yeah, those were
all day long.
Yeah, we've had one practice like that. We practiced for about 7 or 8 hours and probably learned about 4 or 5 songs.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it takes, man.
That's what it takes. And then by
the
end of that day, you're already drinking beer bottles with cigarette butts in them by then.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lowenbrow moment. Oh, no. Oh, dude.
But you got to keep getting it. And I know it's tough. The scheduling is very hard.
That's probably the most hardest part. But
the nights where you don't have the time, you have to practice individually, and I know you do that.
Oh yeah, every day.
Good for you, man.
I try to get it in. But
all right, dude. What's your current rig, man? Tell us about your guitar, your amps, your pedals. You're into pedals, right? You said that earlier.
Yeah, I actually just got into them probably when y'all had us play for y'all, David and Dynamos. I probably bought my pedal board probably about 3 days before that.
Nice.
Really?
But yeah,
why didn't you tell me that before that show happened? I would have been like, what are these guys doing?
Yeah, at that point, I really didn't. I just pressed it, and if it sounded good, I'd let it ride.
I love it,
man,
dude. They took the risk like we took the risk back in the day.
Dude, he did. And you know the thing that impressed me, Tyler, that night? You played your acoustic through my bass amp.
Oh, dude, that
and
was
it sounded great,
awesome.
man.
Yeah, that was the most clean and pure sound I probably ever got out of that guitar.
You're the first guy that's ever played an acoustic through an Ampeg bass amp, and it sounded amazing.
It really did.
That thing was beautiful. The sound was awesome.
That's the magic of being able to play. That shows a lot about your chops because it sounded good the way you played.
Yeah, but I mean, when I'm not playing the acoustic, I'm probably 6-7 months ago, I picked up my first PRS. Like I said, I started with the Squire Strat, and that thing just did not sound good. $100 guitar, and I started messing with that, and I bought a solid state Black Star amp, 75 watt, 2 stereo in it, and I mean that thing. I love that thing. I really haven't got to turn it up all the way yet, but I'm sure I will. And then as for pedals, I'm rolling with a distortion DS1. Usually just got all the knobs at 50, and then a compression sustainer. I think it's a CS3, and that thing I just love that for the sustain, so I can just ring out the notes. And then I got a Super Overdrive. That's basically the same thing as a tube screamer, so I went with that. And then the old Crybaby wah wah pedal, and then just a regular tuner. It's got big LED lights on it, so it's easy to see, and that's about it.
I dig it, man. Dude,
Yep.
every pedal board has a DS1. I love it, dude. I love
Oh
it.
yeah, you got to roll with the distortion. I mean, that's pretty much all my songs. I just make sure that distortion is on, and whether my volume knob really controls the gain and stuff. So I just make sure that distortion's on at all times.
There you go.
Dig it. Dig it, man.
For a guy who's not been doing this long, you get it. You understand how it works, man.
Yeah. I mean, I only got 5 pedals now, but I'm sure that I don't think my pedal board can fit maybe 2 or 3 more mini ones, but
There's an addiction that comes along with this.
I know that. And,
I think 4 years or 5 years from now, we're going to look at you and go, holy smokes, why does he have all this shit?
yeah. My last month I was going on Friends, and my wallet was kind of hurting, but it is what it is. It's for the love of music, right?
Right.
That's right.
Dig it, dude. I dig it.
Yeah.
Well, you got a good crew over there with Billy and Alex, and you guys are really doing a great job for just getting out together. And I'm impressed with what you guys are doing.
Yeah, man, they're good guys. Like I said, we none of us really expected for us to come out of this basement playing songs, but when we hit a couple open mics and we got some good gestures, so we were like, let's learn some more songs and see where we can go. I mean, I know we're not going to make it, anywhere big, but I mean, if we just keep learning songs and just opening up for people, eventually we'll get our own, 30-song set list show one day, and I mean, we just keep grinding at it.
Yeah, never use that phrase again. I know we're never going to make it.
Yeah.
Don't ever doubt what you can do. That's a phrase. I don't like those phrases.
Yeah, I just say that because usually when I doubt stuff, it happens.
Oh, you like that reverse engineering?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I'm very impressed with you guys' work ethic and how cool you guys are as individuals, and I just wanted to say that. So.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Still a good group of guys too over yonder.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool, dude. Well, I guess the best gig, worst gig's a little bit too early in your career to really ask. So, or what do you got? Well, actually, you've been playing acoustic forever, so you might have some cool stories. So, yeah, let's do it, dude.
Yeah.
So, best gig, worst gig. Answer in any order you want, but you got to answer both. What do you got?
I got you. Best gig was probably Cheerfully when we opened up for David and Dynamite. That was really the first time I've ever really been on a stage and in front of people, even though if it was only 15 or 20. That was cool as hell. That was awesome to do that, and for David to give us a chance.
You're welcome.
yeah, man. Hopefully we can do it again. That'd be cool.
Everybody gives David the credit.
I'm gonna be pulling for you in the background over here.
Yeah. Why do you always give David the credit? You don't know. I actually push for that.
Yeah, man. And probably my worst gig, like you said, is probably when I did acoustic. I used to do Stephen Heller used to do open mic down at Anthony's, and I used to go there all the time in high school.
Ooh.
And couple years later, he hit me up and was like, "Hey man, I see some of your videos. Come down to Leesburg, Virginia, and jam with me." And I was like, "All right, cool." So I bring my whole family, and my family ended up drinking a little bit too much and getting kicked out of the bar. So,
yeah.
Dude, I wish I had a family that could drink like that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. And I was kind of embarrassed. Steven was like, "Is everything good?" And I was like, "Look, man, I don't know them."
Wow.
But yeah, man, I'd probably say that's probably definitely the worst little. Really wasn't a gig. It was just jamming with Buddy down in Leesburg. He had a hits gig, but yeah, man, that was something else.
That's awesome, man. That's real cool.
Well, thanks for sharing that with us. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, dude, we're definitely gonna be keeping tabs on you, man. Hopefully, David and the boys will have you back out on the stage with them. I'm gonna check in with Alex and Billy over the next couple months. That way, we got another opportunity to promote you guys. It's the Route 4 band. We're talking here with Tyler Brotherton of the Route 4 band, lead guitarist.
Yep.
And we're dialing it back. We just heard his best gig, worst gig. We're ending the call soon, but I definitely want to promote the band, the Route 4 band. You can find them on Facebook. They're out there. When is your next show? Do you have a show yet?
Nah, not right now. Maybe something in August, but yeah, like I said, right now we're just working on material.
Sure, I can understand that, and everybody can appreciate that because when they do see it, they want to hear stuff. So
yeah, I might have something for you, but I'll PM you this week.
Ooh, there it is.
Hey man, that'd be cool.
Network connection made.
Yeah,
I dig it, man. Well, dude, Tyler, man, it's been awesome talking to you tonight. We'll be in touch soon. You have a great night. And from the Southern Maryland Guitar Gurus, we say thank you and good night, buddy.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Man, that was a great guy, man.
Dude, he's awesome, man. We've spent many hours talking to each other. We've done a couple shows together. I'm very impressed with his skills and his work ethic. He really does put the work in, and it shows.
Right.
So I'm glad that he got on this show. I saw a video last week where he jumped up with Sam Grow and jammed with those guys.
Yeah, I dig it.
I mean, for a guy who's only playing for 8 and 9 months on electric.
But he's got that acoustic training, man.
But he's good.
I
good.
know, yeah.
And I can't speak enough about just what kind of person he is and what kind of player he is.
Yeah.
It's very good to have him on.
Well, we'll definitely be helping that band out all weekend as long as they're a band.
Exactly.
It's the Route 4 band.
All they need is a bass player, and they're going to go places.
Right. And I might take that up. I might take that up on them, man. I don't know.
You should.
It's just fitting it in my schedule.
If
man.
you do, we're going to play a lot of shows together.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to keep getting these guys on board with us. Pull that bass off the wall, man.
Yeah. We're going to have to talk
pick from the 3 that are up here. And just, God damn, knock the dust off one of these.
Hey. I got to see what's up. Hey, but, dude, that was a great interview, though, man. I enjoyed talking to him. Hey, I wanted to try calling Vinny up real quick. I owe him a little something real quick.
All right.
I doubt he'll even pick up. I don't even know he'll pick up.
Let's find out.
We got a couple minutes, dude. We finished a little early. Let's freestyle.
Let's
freestyle on the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage phone system. It's cranking all night.
It's
man.
cranking all night. It
goes
without fail. No fail.
Right, hold on, dude. Before we even get further, let's just do a double pop, man. You got one?
Oh, you want to do a double
dig
tap?
Dig in the cooler.
Double tap. Oh, double tap. Yeah. Dude.
That's right.
We got double tap and Ollie. We're going to get Vinny online.
Let's see if he picks up.
And I want to say, Wayne Johnson, you are the man. I'm giving a special shout out to Wayne Johnson because that guy rocks, as you can hear.
Had to find.
Hi, you've reached my voicemail. Unfortunately, I'm either not around.
At least it wasn't that like dun 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 dun. It wasn't the Ricky McWilliams ringback tone.
No, let's try this.
Sorry, Ricky. Ooh, this is awful.
Right.
Hello.
Hey, Vinny, it's Dan from the Guitar Gurus. Where you been?
I am at, what's the name of this place? Happy Harbor in Deal right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
With a friend of mine hanging out at the little tiki bar outside.
Why you ducking me, man?
I'm not ducking you
You
at all.
ducking me all night, all weekend.
I was not ducking you all weekend. You came and played a show with me on Saturday.
Why are you guys airing out your dirty laundry on the air right now?
Because this is my show too.
Exactly. You know, am I on the air right now, by the way?
Oh yeah, you're on the air.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, we're finishing up the episode, and I went, damn, I got to call Vinny because, A, he never called me back when I said call me so I can get you set up for the show.
Yeah, I kind of passed out on the couch after I was just sitting down to eat a bunch of crabs. Figured I would do that and then hit you up, and we would practice some Mortal Kombat so I could kick your ass for a little while. That didn't happen. I totally passed out on the couch.
More trash talking about this Mortal Kombat,
Oh, yeah.
man.
That's all it is. Simple trash talk.
He stands me up for a Mortal Kombat play date, talks trash on my show.
Are we seriously on the air right now?
Yeah, we're seriously on the air.
That's fucking outstanding. All right, so I'll let this out that really I've, like, in the last month, I've barely touched the game, so I don't know, or have I?
You've touched yourself more than the game in the last month.
Wow. That had, you know, it's a little hard to hear right now, but I'm guessing that had to be Alvin, huh?
Yeah, that was.
I heard the Kurt McEwen radio voice.
Oh,
yeah,
Kurt
that's right.
McEwen.
That's right.
Kind of reminds me of Kirkster listening to him on the show.
Right.
Oh, this is the Kirkster.
That's right, it could be.
Right. Well, anyway, man,
He's got about the same tan, too. By the way, I love the
yeah.
Kirkster. I've met him a couple times. He's a great guy.
No, he is a great guy. I want to get him on the show. I'd love to have him on this show.
Right, that would be cool.
Well, yeah. You had William Sanderson on there last week. There's no reason you couldn't have the Kirkster on there.
That's
true.
right. That's true.
That's right.
That would be pretty fucking cool.
But anyway, dude, I wanted to call you, man, and say thanks for having me on stage with you.
Hey, man, it was a blast. I loved playing that show with you. RJ loved it, too.
Yeah, it's cool, man. And I think we can we get a couple songs sent back and forth one another, man. We could come up with a cool little set list.
Yes, absolutely.
So we got to work on that in the background. But I know you're busy, dude, but I just wanted to reach out to you, get you on the show real quick to say thanks for that. I had a blast. We'll have to work something out and do something different later down the road. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. I was just talking to Justin from Ali's, which I know I'm on the Ali's
Bar and Grill Soundstage phone system.
Bar and Grill Soundstage sound system, right? Phone system right now.
Right.
We're scheduling a bunch of dates with a bunch of new venues right now. We've got a bunch of shows coming up. We're playing Rocktoberfest here in October. I hear there's going to be somebody in studio that's going to get up on stage and jam with us again.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe his last name starts with Albin.
Yeah, I wasn't ready to spill those beans yet.
What's that?
I wasn't ready to spill those beans yet.
That's how the media
well, I
world
said
works.
maybe, so who knows if it's going to happen. I might fire you like the day before because I'm kind of a jackass like that.
Well,
Day before, you know what, Albin? I don't think Albin doesn't rhyme with Bobarino too well.
Oh.
It's probably not going to work out too
what
well.
about Albarino?
It's not me, it's you, I promise.
Hey. I'm still waiting.
No, I mean, it's not you, it's me. Yeah.
But I'm still waiting for my music stand.
You know what, Vinny? Ever since you cut your hair, you've become a real dick.
Oh.
You know, it's funny, too, because a couple days after the hair got cut off, more than one person in the band looked at me and said, dude, that was like half our act. What did you do?
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Hey, did Tom Mays make it back safe on this side of the world?
Yes, he did. He's on the right side of the pond now, the correct side of the pond. And he's probably still a little jet lagged. I've tried to reach out to him a couple times. I've texted him, but I've not heard the voice of Tom yet. But he said they had a fantastic time. They went from London to Scotland and brought the kids with them. He and Meredith went out and had a fantastic time. And he's looking forward to playing some more music here pretty soon. We were actually supposed to, I think RJ and I were supposed to go to Mark's place this past Friday, and then I realized I had shows on Saturday and Sunday, and just got done putting that stupid big-ass new motor in the bike on Friday, so or tuning it anyway, so I didn't get up there Friday, but so Tom's doing well. The shows this past weekend went well, especially having the Guru there.
Right.
Hill store fucking killed it. How much did you like that place?
I love that place, man. People are awesome there, dude. They really
You see
love
what I
you,
just
man.
did there, by the way?
Right.
I
Plugged
see
it.
what you did there.
You see what I just did there, by the way, Harsha?
Yeah.
I totally just got a question in, and I'm the interviewee.
I love it.
Yeah, you
Mike
gotta
Damron, that just happened.
you gotta be
Just saying.
careful. Mike Damron, that just happened.
Right.
Totally snuck that shit in there.
We ask the questions around here.
Yeah, unless you're Vinny.
Right.
Nice move,
But
Vinny.
yeah, no,
Checkmate.
Hill store was a blast. It always is. Everybody in there loves seeing you up there.
Right. It was cool, dude. I walked in and it was weird because I got there late. I opened up the door and everybody's heads turned.
Yeah, you got there earlier than I thought, and so we had only done 3 or 4 songs, and I had already announced to everybody that the Gurus were going to be there, and there was quite a few people in the room that knew who you were. So yeah, you got quite a bit of attention when you were coming in there. I almost got a little bit jealous.
Oh, look at that.
You should.
I called a disturbance in the force.
That's right.
There was a little bit of a disturbance in the force. RJ didn't mind so much because he likes staying in the background. He does his Kurt Cobain thing. He doesn't like fame or anything like that. Yes, he does. But
we all
Love it.
do, man.
We
We
all
all
do.
do.
exactly. He's gonna dye his hair blonde, make it long, and then never go meet anyone named Courtney.
Oh.
Wow. Is he gonna
'Cause
start
apparently
wearing a
that's the end of you.
sweater? Is he gonna start wearing a sweater that smells like incense and patchouli?
No, but like almost every single one of our shows, he's always worn a Nirvana shirt underneath his flannel.
I love it.
And there was a Nirvana cover band that we saw one time. Right now, there's this tour going around. I think it's something grunge. They're actually playing at the Fillmore here pretty soon. Good friend of mine, Bob Gibson, plays in a band called Sea of Sorrow. That's an Alice in Chains tribute band.
All right.
And they're amazing. I saw them up in Delaware at the Queen. This this venue up there called the Queen. Amazing place, like 100-year-old building. And they played with a couple other. They tour all over, up and down the East Coast, with some other cover bands. So there's a Foo Fighters cover band called White Limo. There's a Pearl Jam one called Flannel. There's a Metallica one called Fade to Black that you may have heard of. They've been all over the place.
Yeah.
And this tour has played like the Garden in Boston and stuff like that. And then there's a Nirvana tribute band called Love Killed Kurt. Tell me that's not like the baddest ass name for a Nirvana tribute band.
Oh, yeah. Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain.
Right.
Oh, she straight murdered his ass.
Love
And they've
killed
got
Kurt.
this really hot and like super energetic blonde bass player that is just all over the stage. Love Killed Kurt if you're into the tribute band things. I went to support my buddy Bob with Sea of Sorrow, and it was an amazing show. But Love Killed Kurt was pretty cool. So
Wow.
anyway,
Right.
so I'll see if I can't get Bob hooked up to talk to you guys, because they tour all over the place, and they all started as local guys.
I gotcha. Yeah.
He
definitely.
retired from my job, and the drummer from Sea of Sorrow still works on my job.
Ah, gotcha.
And
All right.
so they're all local guys. They just get to tour up and down the East Coast as an Alice in Chains tribute band, and they sound absolutely freaking amazing.
Wow.
That's awesome, man.
So yeah, I'll see if I can't do the hookup with that.
All right. Well, we appreciate that.
Cool.
Yeah. Maybe I can get us some. Maybe I can get us into the Fillmore to go see that next month when it's like Kings of Grunge or some shit that's down there.
Yeah. Let us know what
Yeah.
you can pull to do.
See what I
Yeah.
can do.
He said, let me see what you
Well, yeah.
That's what I heard you say.
Yeah.
yo,
I said that-
I
let me
couldn't
see
hear
what
any
you
of
said,
that,
what
but
you
it sounded
put
like
through.
Yeah, he popped too many ollies, man.
Yeah, we're up in here. Dude,
Yeah.
Dude, we could get taken off the air at any moment.
All right. Well, Vinny, I got to say you sound great.
I love the ambience in the background where he's
Yeah,
at.
from being in Deal and Happy Harbor.
Yeah, order me a
Yes,
crab
this
cake
place is great.
sandwich. Order me a crab cake sandwich.
Hey, when can me
Oh,
and
the
you...
kitchen's done now. We're just sitting here having a couple.
Oh, that's a sour subject
orange
with me.
juices.
Oh.
Check this out. I got to a place at 9:02 and they told me they stopped serving at 9 and wouldn't make me a sandwich.
Yeah, isn't that some bullshit?
Ain't that some shit?
On a Friday
Yeah,
night.
If you walk in the door, you need a drink.
Right.
No, on a Friday night, he couldn't get a sandwich at 9:02.
Yeah, there's things wrong with that.
With a live band there.
Yeah, forget about it.
That I went to cover for the show. That I couldn't, the whole thing.
Yeah, we're not going to give away all the details.
They should have had like a platter set out just for you when you showed up.
No
Because
shit.
you're Dan
Damn
Harsha,
right.
damn it.
Dude, I know one thing. When I go to Ollie's, I get first class all the way. There's never a problem there. Never.
Oh, no doubt. Love that place.
Yeah, the excellent management there. Excellent management, excellent employees. That I know that you never go wrong there in my world.
Nope.
Hell no.
Good deal, dude. Hey, I'll let you get back at it, man. I'll hit you up in a couple days and we'll see what's up. All right, Vinny?
Awesome. I appreciate it. In the meantime, everybody come out on February 27th to Gridiron Grill down in Callaway. We're going to break every single window out of that place.
On February
27th?
27th?
Not February. I mean, I think it's July now, right? Yeah.
July.
Next, not this coming Saturday, next Saturday. I said February, didn't I?
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Dude, I think you've had too many Ollies tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You might as well said February 29th. It's not even a leap year.
You might need a
February
Garuber home.
32nd,
Yeah.
we're going to be there too.
Vinny, take a Garuber home, okay?
Yeah, buddy.
All right, man. Thanks for the call.
All right, buddy. We'll see you, man.
See you, brother.
Check you, buddy. Later.
Yes, sir. See you.
Okay, so if you're available on February 27th of next year,
Oh, I love this show. I love this show.
I wonder how many people are still listening at this point.
Oh, they're there. They're there and they love it. Dude, I love that, man. That was great, dude. Vinny never disappoints.
Nah, he's awesome,
He
man.
might have had his phone turned off, but he never has his Facebook turned off.
And for him
isn't that convenient?
Isn't it? It is convenient.
Right. Think about that. I
Yeah.
couldn't get him on the cell part, but Messenger goes through every time.
Exactly. People don't use their phones anymore.
Wow. That's insane.
Well, here's the thing, man. We did good. He sounded like $1 million, even though he was at a bar
Yeah.
over in Calvert County, hanging out. Still as clear as a bell.
Yep, because of the Ollie's Bar and Grill soundstage
And-
phone system.
That's right.
Home of great food.
Home of great food, great
Yep.
beverages, great
Right.
entertainment,
Right, never been turned away there.
and the home of the Guru's Mortal Kombat Tournament.
Right.
July 31st.
7 p.m. Come join us. It's going to be awesome. Dude, what a great show to get back in the swing of things.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back in the swing of things, man.
Yeah, we got a couple more minutes, but dude, let's thank all the sponsors. David Higgins with the Southern Maryland Chronicle.
Yes.
Ollie's Bar and Grill. Sponsoring the show, sponsoring the phone system. Excellent. We got Island Music doing the guitar of the week for us.
That's right. We got Spoon's Barbecue, sponsoring fantastic meals on a weekly basis.
To feed the gurus so we can bring the information to the community. Gotta love it, man. I love that, dude.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. We get food drops every week from them guys, man.
It's crazy.
Awesome.
Who
Joe,
would've thought?
Hannah, everybody at Spoons, we love you guys. It's awesome. We can't see what the future brings. If you all got big plans, I'm gonna be right there with you.
That's right.
It's awesome. Man, I love that relationship there. Island Music, thank you for the guitars every week. That really adds to the show. We gotta have you a part of it. We love having you. And it's cool stuff. So everybody go there, check them out, see what you can do. And we'll go from there. But for all your online news, southernmarylandchronicle.com. Why are you not going there already? The website's awesome.
A lot of people have been going there lately.
Yeah, the stats are mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's been working out great.
Yeah, so awesome job, David Higgins, on that deal.
Sean Kirkpatrick, thank you for Sean in 60 Seconds,
Yeah, Trilogy Man.
which you do every week, and we love the segment. So
Right.
thank you for that.
Yeah, and I love their setup, man. Man, I was so bummed I didn't get to see them. God, it was so bummed.
Dude, it's impressive. Sean puts a lot of work into that
Oh, I know.
light, and you've heard it all in the show. You know how much work he does. He does a lot.
Yeah.
So there's that. Everything's great. Everybody rocks.
Right.
We love everybody, man.
Right. And we got some awesome shows planned for you guys.
That's
So
right.
just sit back, buckle up. We don't see another break coming until Christmas, I think.
now we're good for the rest of the year.
Until then.
Till Christmas.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's where we started.
Right.
We're getting ready to go to full circle. Oh yeah.
We're coming in on the last turn of the lead lap.
Man, dude, when we get our 1 year episode, we're gonna make that epic.
Epic SL.
We gotta start planning that now, so we can make it just like this big freaking event. We've got some things coming down the pipe that have blown us away that we can't share yet.
And if it all
but
comes
if they
to
come
fruition,
through,
oh,
it's because of everyone's support that made this happen. So if these things do come true, we're gonna spend time with everyone who's made it happen. We're gonna do an event just to celebrate and have a good time doing it.
down with that, dude.
We have to, man.
I'm down with that.
We have to.
And we got to get a Garuber service started.
A Garuber.
So if anybody wants to drive us to events and stuff so we can drink our butts off and drive us home safe, let us know. We need a Garuber.
We need a Garuber.
Yeah, we'll just promote your band. That's payment.
Right.
That's payment because we're not paying cash, except I'll hook you up with some cash as a tip.
Yeah.
That's the Garuber.
We'll work something out.
Yeah, I'm cheap.
Yeah.
It's like I'm playing. I'll hook you up. But
if you're driving us to the event, we'll buy you a meal, and there you go.
Yeah, but you can't drink. Because
No, you can't drink.
That's
We'll get you a hamburger.
right, a hamburger.
All right, well, let's thank our featured guests tonight before we get out of here.
All right, we got Tyler Brotherton from the Route 4 band. Well, awesome interview. Chris Tondevold from Ambition Radio, another fantastic local podcast. Check him out. He does an awesome job with it.
There it is.
There it is, dude. It's Guitar Gurus with Dan and Dan. We will check you guys next week. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support, man. We're never going to turn our backs on the local community.
That's right. Episode 34. We love you all. Good night.
It's in the tank. See ya. Peace.